I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of our donors who have decided to make the commitment to UNSW in their will. Thank you for your generosity and your foresight in supporting UNSW's future. Whatever you contribute, no matter how small or large, together we will advance teaching and research excellence and learning at UNSW. As generous benefactors, you continue to make an impact and are creating a legacy.
Now, if I look a bit nervous, I want to just explain a few things. Firstly, we are sitting, as it says over there, in the Michael Crouch Innovation Centre. Now, the Vice-Chancellor and I come down here with great worry every time, because usually there's all sorts of chalk, paper, iPhones being thrown all over the place by the innovative section of this university. So I've got to be honest, I rang this morning to make sure that all the doors were closed and it was safe for all of you. The second reason that I'm feeling very fidgety is you are all very important to us. And I don't want to get this wrong. And last year I was allowed to make a speech. I thought I did all right, actually. This year they said you can only interview people. And I'm pretty sure next year I won't be here at all. So I'm feeling quite nervous about it. But I'm joined by three wonderful people up here on the stage. Guy, you and indeed the other panel members have all chosen to give to this great university in your will. I would love to hear why and indeed what you would hope to achieve by doing that.
The fundamental reason, David, is that I felt a moral obligation to give back to a certain extent, as much as I could. I'm grateful for the education I received here. I've worked for 40 years as a civil engineer. I've done well. My grounding at UNSW was a big part of that. It taught me to be a civil engineer, to be analytical, to think beyond the square, which is what distinguished this university from the other places. You know, back in 1969, I could see that the potential for that here. We weren't just crunching numbers, we were thinking bigger picture, we were thinking of the social impacts of what we did. And that was important to me. So I'm grateful, and I thought the very least I could do was to contribute to the long-term well-being of the university and its future students.
Thank you. Mary-Lou, you contribute so much as part of our staff. What made you decide to put us in your will?
Look, it was an easy decision, really. I mean, this is part of my family. You know, we talk about the community, but this university has been part of my family. My family have been part of you for, all their life. I'd like to see the opportunity that this university has given me to develop infection control and improve the health of others globally to continue. And I think that would be a wonderful legacy.
I think it's wonderfully put.
One of the things that I think is fascinating about philanthropy is that there are so many different motivations for people, and each person's story is different, and none is better than the other or worse. And what they want to support differs a lot. For example, I'm not interested in supporting a building. Doesn't do it for me. Supporting what does is giving young people an opportunity to an education, to participate, and of course it's related to buildings and research, but that's not my thing. And it became apparent to me that when I took on the role at Art and Design, that we didn't have any scholarships at Art and Design for students who were too poor to go to Art and Design. And in a billion-dollar business, I thought that was very wrong. And so that's why I'm agitating to actually do something about that. That's part, as I see it, of our strategic plan of the social impact and social outreach. And some in the room may say, well, scholarships to art and design, why isn't it to HIV? All I can say to everybody is do what you think is important, and if each of us does that, we'll actually have a very good spread.
For the university, you are a truly important group of people in lots and lots of roles and ways. One of them, of course, is the role you play in ensuring this university's future. And, of course, because of the important and vital work you enable us to carry out, work that really, really, really does, and it is no exaggeration, change lives and make a real impact on people in Australia and around the world. That really is true. That's what this university does. And bequest donors like yourselves are enabling UNSW to realise the vision in our 2025 strategy and to make sure that subsequent future visions will be possible by contributing gifts in your wills and your legacies. Make no mistake, and I'll say it again, those gifts really do help us carry out research, education, social engagement that changes lives. And for that, on behalf of the university, I thank you. My heartfelt thanks for your support and for sharing in our vision to make a real and positive change in the world through the work of UNSW. Thank you very much and enjoy the lunch.